Okay. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I can't keep saying that. Okay. I need an intro. I don't know. We'll figure that along the way. Hi. What did I say? What do I say? Hello? Hello, mate. Hey, mate. What's up? I can't. So offensive. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Hope you're doing well, and if you're not, it'll probably get better tomorrow. I hope. If not, don't know what to tell you. I really want to preface that this video is in no way meant to be offensive. I checked in with a couple people whether this video is offensive, and they all said no. And because I'm not coming from a place of malice. This just happened to be how this panned out. Okay. What is this video about? Okay, this video in short is about celebrity men that I think are cool, that are specifically white. Why I've separated these men I don't know. Okay, the original idea was that I just, it was funny that like I just have crushes on a lot of white men because but like the more I talk about it, the more it's not. I mean, well, it's fine. We're fine. This is not meant to be offensive, and this is no way coming from a place of malice. These are just celebrity men that happen to be white that I find very cool. And the main reason I'm making this video, it's out of a joke because my friend saw my Bill Hader video and she said, you need to stop falling for white men. You have a problem. And in this video is just to recognize that issue. Yeah, so I'm making this video because white men need more credit. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I've compiled a list of celebrity white men / just popular white men that I think are pretty cool. I didn't want to like make this like a video about like celebrities I'm in love with because I feel like it's a very like uncomfortable term for some of these people, and in the slightest possibility that they find this video, I don't want to make them uncomfortable. This is truly just like I admire them and I think maybe they're physically attractive, but like I don't want to be like I'm in love with these people, blah, blah, blah. I just think they're cool. Anyways, this is a mixed batch of like white men that are like pretty popular already. Like there's a lot of like white boys of the month on this list, but there's also like men who aren't. So, diversity. Stop. First, okay, well, we're going to start off with an obvious one, Harry Styles. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I think what the internet doesn't need is another video with Harry Styles. I love you, but there's a lot of talk about Harry Styles. Anyways, Harry Styles, like pretty groovy. He's a singer, musician, producer, actor, model. You may know him from One Direction. He's a part of One Direction before they went on hiatus. Still is technically, but they're on hiatus. He's currently on a solo career thing. He's released 2 albums. Fine Line came about like a little over a year ago. Now his first album came out back in 2017. Both really good albums in my opinion. I love his music. I really dig him, as a person, or at least as he seems to portray himself to the media. Seems like a pretty cool dude. His messages treat people with kindness. Also, he's like super physically attractive, which never hurt anybody. I'm gonna keep it at that because I want this video to be about other people. Next on the list, Bill Hader. I urge you, if you want me to go more in depth about this person, about Bill Hader, specifically my admiration of him, the video before my last video, depending on when I will post this, about Bill Hader, I made a 10-minute video just about Bill Hader. And I'm really proud of it, so please go check that out. But to keep it short, Bill Hader is an actor. He's pretty famous for like his SNL stuff. He's doing Barry right now, which is an HBO show. He's like writing on and being a lead actor on, which is cool. He's done a lot of really good voice work. Also, yeah, you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to be skeevy and advertise for my other video. If you want to hear me talk about Bill Hader, you're going to have to go to my other video, bitch. Okay, next up. Okay, Luke Hemmings. Also, do you like that I'm wearing shoes? Because so I don't do that weird foot thing I did last time. Lead singer of 5 Seconds of Summer is probably what he's best known for. He seems super chill. He's Australian, so that's part of the appeal. Hi, I'm editing this video right now, and I just realized that part made it seem like I was fetishizing Australian people. I'm not. When I said Australian is part of the appeal, I meant accent wise. Obviously, I'm not trying to fetishize Australian people. Okay, thank you. I think he's just really cool. Again, I have a thing for like band guys because very, very attractive. Also, his girlfriend, though, absolutely gorgeous. She's not on the list because she's not a white man, but Sierra, if you're seeing this, I love you. No, but Luke Hemmings is pretty gay. He's pretty. He's honestly really pretty. Great singer, of course, and he's a really good writer. I honestly admire him most as like a musician. He's pretty good. Moving on. Okay, Matthew. Okay, moving on. Matthew Gray Gubler. Oh. No, I have to edit that out. This is bad because I first was like super attracted to him because of Criminal Minds. Like I really just love his character on Criminal Minds, Dr. Spencer Reid. Because his character is like super adorable and dorky and super smart. And then I was like, let me check out this dude in real life, and he is like funny and dorky and super attractive. He not only has been on Criminal Minds, has been like in other projects. As an actor, doobie. I'm losing it. He's in other movies, and he's pretty good in them. He's in 500 Days of Summer for like 2 seconds. But yeah, he's a really good actor. Like him in Criminal Minds. I love his stuff outside though. He has created this character. Oh my god, what's his name? It's the guy with the banana on his head. I seem like such a fake fan because I can't remember the name of this beautiful character that Matthew's created. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. He's written like a book on him, and he, it's like this adorable little character that, it's about being weird and embracing yourself. And, also I love he has this like really like shaky, like almost like strange way of drawing, and he's not famous for his drawings, but he draws a lot and he posts a lot on social media about it. I think they're super cool. I also think it's like a really good demonstration of how like when you do a creative thing and it may not be your main thing, but it kind of turns into this fun thing that fulfills you in an aspect you didn't expect. Okay, moving on. John Mulaney. Who I, by the way, seriously hope is okay. God, he's just hilarious. I've seen each of his specials that are on Netflix like 3 times at least. I think they're hilarious. I quote him all the time. I think he comes off as like a really genuine person, to me at least. People portray themselves the way they want to in media, but I think he's super genuine and funny, and handsome, and he seems like a really just like genuine, like good guy. God, I feel so bad. What's his wife's name? I don't want to call her his wife. That's my wife. You stay away from my wife. I didn't kill my wife. Anyways. It's Anna. Oh my god. Anna? It's Anna. Please let it be Anna. I don't have to edit this out. Anna, I follow her on Instagram. She's actually a very good artist. I love the photos she takes. She's a great photographer as well. Petunia is adorable. I love Petunia. That little monster. I just think all bulldogs are like little monsters that are just so cute. Like for me, when a guy's funny, it's like top. That's like the way into my heart is just being funny. I unfortunately like have liked guys just because they were funny and just put away like just red flags or just pushed to the side just because they made me laugh, which is a horrible thing. Just because someone makes you laugh doesn't doesn't make them a good person. Male comedians. Oh, okay. This is one my friends like to make fun of me for. And you know what? I'm gonna say it with my chest. I think Jesse Eisenberg is cool. Jesse Eisenberg, actor, is what he do be. Popular for probably like The Social Network, the Now You See Me series. Was recently in Vivarium, which didn't do that well in the box office. I haven't seen that movie actually. Zombieland, popular ones. I first though like started to admire him from his work in Now You See Me. It ended up, that film series is one of my favorite. I've rewatched those movies, a good couple of times now, despite seeing them for the first time only a few months ago. They're really cool. I love magic. But yeah, no, I watched him in those movies, and I was like, oh my god, this guy's like a really good actor. He's kind of attractive. And then from there, I started like watching his like interviews. You know how you get into it. And then watching the other movies. And I just think he's like a really talented actor. I think he's pretty versatile. Yeah, I think he's like a cool dude. He's kind of chill. Super nervous. I mean, I think he's super nervous. I don't know. Maybe he's like super chill and he just likes to project that. I think he lives in Indiana, which I think is interesting. I always think it's interesting when actors or people with a lot of money decide to live in places that aren't New York, California, or, Seattle. Moving on. Oh, Robert Pattinson. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get into this one. Okay. I always like how I hype it up and then I say practically the same thing I've said about every other guy in this video. Okay, Twilight. Of course, Twilight. A few months ago, I went through this thing. Well, maybe not even a few months ago. Maybe a month ago or so. Got into Twilight because my friend... loves Twilight probably more than me and has for a long time, but in my head Twilight was always just kind of a thing that existed and that I watched as a kid and kind of terrified me as a kid because vampires and stuff, but then I rewatched them like as a 18-year-old, and then I was like, holy shit, these are bad in that way but great in the best of ways. And I rewatched the series like over and over again, and I just think like Robert Pattinson's super cool, not because he does a particularly great job in Twilight. I mean, it's good acting. It's just like, the characters are just they, it's a wolf thing. No, but Robert Pattinson, it seems like a really cool dude. He's done like legitimately good work. Good Time's a great movie. My favorite thing about him, though, my all-time favorite thing about him, besides that picture of him standing in the middle of a kitchen in a sweatsuit, just like one of the funniest pictures I've ever seen in my entire life, is I saw this compilation the other day of just like 6 minutes of him just ragging on Twilight. And I kind of heard about him ragging on Twilight, and in my head I was like, maybe it was just like subtle things like the way Riverdale actors make fun of Riverdale in interviews. He full on like calls Stephenie Meyers crazy. He full on thinks Edward's the axe murderer, which I don't disagree with. And he like is completely at a loss for why people think anything that happens in Twilight is romantic, and I love that because it's all true. But he's out here making bank, so what am I gonna say? I'll mention this. Bill Skarsgård only recently came on my radar because this is gonna sound weird, but I love the It remakes, and he's in those. I'm still kind of uncomfortable with the fact of like connecting him as It, because Pennywise is a very ugly character, physically and emotionally, a clown. You're just a clown. But no, he does a really good job when you like really, look at the movies, and he does all these like little things to bring this character to life. This very, in a sense, massive character. Because there's so many ways you can go with, essentially a monster. But he does a really good job in those movies. I watched him in Assassination Nation, which is one of my favorite movies. He doesn't have a gigantic role in it, but he did a good job in that movie as well, even though he plays a complete asshole. Yeah, but I haven't seen him in a lot of stuff, but I think he's pretty cool. And I've seen his interviews, and he seems pretty charming and super handsome. Here's the little YouTube section of my video. Curtis Connor. No, I think Curtis Connor is like one of the coolest people, and I watch his YouTube videos all the time. I think he's like super attractive. I love his whole aesthetic. He has a nose piercing, I know. I think his hair, it looks really nice. Can I be honest? His hair looks really nice all the time. I love his like curls, but he's also super funny. Does a really good job with like making his videos. I don't know. I just think he's super cool, and I think he's smart, and I think he's like a cool person. He just gives off like really cool vibes. And I'm not saying anything meaningful. I'm a proud citizen of Curtistown. Why aren't you? Go subscribe to him. Honestly, don't subscribe to me. Go subscribe to Curtis Connor. What a cool dude. Super funny. Great job making videos. Go subscribe. He gives you an extra greeting. You want a second hello? I can't remember. He has a separate like Instagram account with a girlfriend who's, I'm so sorry, I can't remember her name. I really want to. I know she's like super pretty, but I don't remember her name. shout out to her. She's also like a great photographer. They share like a photography account on Instagram, and it's like, I'll probably put on the screen because I can't remember the name of it. Hi again from Editing Frankie. I don't know why I said this, but I re-looked at the Instagram account, which is at Time Does Not Exist Here, but it doesn't appear that Curtis and Jenna, his girlfriend, don't share the account. It's her photography account, so I just wanted to give credit where it's due. It's her photography account that once in a while Curtis appears on. So, thank you. But it's super cool, and sometimes he poses for them, and he looks great in those photos. Okay, anyways, Cody Ko. Another YouTuber with a really attractive girlfriend, Kelsey, who I'm also subscribed to. She's awesome. Her content's pretty funny, too. I really enjoy her vlogs. Usually I find vlogs, like, unbelievably boring, especially when people are just, like, living regular lives, of, like, you know, going to work and stuff. You know, not to say that's always boring, but if you don't have much to say, why are you making videos just filming yourself going around? But I think her vlogs are, like, pretty entertaining. She's naturally really funny. Anyways, back to Cody. Wait, man. Oh, super funny. Super funny. Noel would be on this list as well if he were white. I think Cody's just a funny YouTuber. I've been watching his content for a while now, probably since, like, early high school. Videos never fail to make me laugh, and I'm so glad he's, like, uploading more on his, like, second channel now as well, so he gets a little more freedom in that. Of course I love, like, the Let's Cringe stuff and all that stuff, but his other content is just as great, and it's really good. And his hair nowadays is fucking dope. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm not even joking. His hair legitimately looks great. Like, I'm on his Reddit, I'm on his subreddit, and a lot of us like to make memes and jokes. Don't forget, it's Sunday today. Well, at least when I'm filming this. But his hair legitimately looks great, and I marvel at how well he's taking care of it in quarantine, because look what I did. And that's it for white men that I'm unhealthily obsessed with. Not unhealthily. I admire these men from a distance, and I respect the distance. I hope this video was in some way, like, interesting. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'll edit this video and just hate it. God.